Hi, my dear students. Today we are going to talk about the geometry. Okay, let's start with the main points of the geometry or on the geometry. Okay, we have some important definitions like the point, the line segment, the ray, and let's start to know what is the difference between them. Okay, the point is like this point. Point, you draw point, okay? So it means any particular spot, okay? And we have also line. The line is like this, okay? We call this line. It hasn't starting point, it hasn't ending point. The line hasn't a starting or ending point, and we can't measure it. We can't find the measure of the line because we don't have a starting or ending point. And we can read it by two ways, like AB line or BA line. Okay. The third is line segment. Line segment has a starting, has ending, has a starting point and has ending point. And we can find the measure of it. Something I can define start and end, so we can find its length. Okay, so we can measure the line segment. Okay, and we can read it also by two ways, AB or BA. Okay, the ray is like the sun ray. Sun ray is starting from sun and has no ending point. So the ray has a starting point and hasn't ending point. Has a starting point and hasn't ending point. And we can't find the measure of it. We can't measure it. We can't measure the length of the ray. Okay, and read by one way, which start with the starting point, layer A, B, A, B. So, if I have line segment like this, line segment, so we can read it as CD or BC. But if it was array, we can read it as CD ray, or if it was like this, so this ray is EF. We can say FE. It's wrong. Okay. If we have line like this, we can read it as GH or HG. Okay, let's see the second one. Second, to find the relation between two lines. To find the relation between two lines. Okay, when the two lines meet at one point, we call them intersecting. And this point is the point of intersection. Okay, right. If it was intersecting and making four right angles or forming right angles, so we called it perpendicular. We called it perpendicular. Or we can measure like this. If it was four right angle, we called it, yes, this line perpendicular to this line. This line perpendicular to this line. Okay. Okay. If it hasn't any intersecting point and it is impossible to be intersected. So we call them parallel. We call them parallel. We call them parallel. We call them parallel. Okay? So right parallel, perpendicular, intersecting. These two lines parallel. And this forming right angle perpendicular. And this intersecting. Okay. Let's see in this figure, right parallel, perpendicular, intersecting. Okay. AB line and DC. AB and DC. Parallel, perpendicular, intersecting. Yes, parallel because it hasn't any intersecting point. This is parallel. Okay, AD and BC. AD and BC also, yes, parallel. AB and AD. AB and AD, they have common point A and they are intersecting at right angle, so perpendicular. AB and BC, they have common point and this common point making right angle, so perpendicular. BD and CE. BD and CE, yes, parallel. AC and BD. AC and BD are, yes, intersecting. Okay, now we are going to talk about the line of symmetry. The line of symmetry or the symmetry is having one side that exactly mirror to the other side, like this, or which divide line of symmetry divide the shape into two equal parts, like this line. This is the line of symmetry. It's divided equally. Okay, a line of symmetry divide a symmetrical shape in half. Okay, like this. This is the line of symmetry, and this is line of symmetry, and this is line of symmetry. Okay, here, can we find here, letter S hasn't line of symmetry, okay? Letter H has two lines of symmetry. Letter A has one line of symmetry. Letter P hasn't line of symmetry. Letter E has one line of symmetry. Okay. Okay. Classifying angles. Let's talk about how can we classifying the angle. First, what the meaning of word angle? The angle is forming by two rays that share an endpoint, like this. This is a ray OB and this is the ray OA. So they are meet at point O. So this is the vertex and forming the angle from its intersection, or the from the intersection forming angles. So we have now angle AOB, angle like corner, angle like the corner, any angle like the corner. Okay, so any angle means, the angle means forming by two rays which has the same end point, okay, which have the same end point. So in the angle, this is the vertex, and this is the first side OA, and this is the other side OB, and this is the angle. Okay, any angle has something we call the ID of the angle. ID بتاعتك. What is your name? What is your father name? What is your mother name? What is your middle name? And so on. Okay, if I want to know the angle ID, first, the name, we can read the angle by three ways. A, O, B, or B, O, A, or O, or angle O. Okay, if I want to read any angle, the name of the angle, A, O, B, or B, O, A, or O. The vertex must be in the middle. The vertex must be in the middle. Okay, like this. So the vertex of this angle is O. The vertex is O, and the two sides are OB and OA. OB and OA. OB and OA. Okay. I have. Can we read this angle? Yes. Angle ABC or CBA or angle B. Okay. The vertex is, yes, B. And the two sides are BA and BC. Okay. We have types of the angles. And this type of the angle classifying by the measure of this angle. Okay, first we start with zero angle. Zero angle, from its name, it has measure equal zero. Zero angle, it's a measure equal 0 degree. And we can use the protractor to find the measure of the angle. You know the protractor? Okay, so here we have measure zero angle. Okay, then when we start and count, count 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 till 89, we called it acute angle. We called it acute angle. We called it acute angle. The measure of acute angle between 0 and 90. The measure of acute angle between 0 and 90. So we start with zero angle. It's a measure equal 0. Then we have acute angle. The acute angle, it's a measure greater than 0 and less than 90. Then we have, yes, right angle. We have right angle. The right angle, it's a measure equal, yes, 90 degree, like this angle. The measure of the right angle equal 90 degree. Okay, so we have fixed angle like zero angle, it's a measure equal 0. Right angle, it's a measure equal 90 degree. And between 0 and right, we have acute angle. We have acute angle. Then after right angle, we have obtuse angle. We have obtuse angle. We have obtuse angle. We have obtuse angle. So an obtuse angle, it's a measure greater than the right angle or greater than 90 and less than, yes, less than 180, less than 180. So between 90 and 180, we have obtuse angle. Okay, so Then we have a straight angle. The straight angle, its a measure is fixed equal 180 degree. So we have 0 angle equal 0 degree. Right angle equal 90 degree. Straight angle equal 180 degree. Type acute angle between 0 and 90. Obtuse angle between 90 and 180. Okay. Okay, let's complete. A is formed by two rays that share endpoints. We know that it is angle. Okay, the measure of the zero angle equal, yes, 0 degree. The measure of straight angle equal 180 degree. The measure of right angle equal 90 degree. The measure of acute angle is less than mean angle. Acute less than right angle. The measure of obtuse angle is greater than right angle. The obtuse angle is greater than what angle and less than what? Yes, the obtuse angle greater than right and less than straight. The acute angle is greater than 0 and less than right angle. Okay, after that we have classifying triangles. Okay, what's the meaning of classifying triangles? Okay, let's remember what is the triangle. The triangle is a polygon which has three sides. Side 1, side 2, and side 3, and has also three angles, angle 1, angle 2, and angle 3. So it has three sides, three angles, three vertices. If I want to classify in any triangle, we have two methods to classify. First, according the side length, or according the length of each side. Okay, and the other method is according to the measure of its angles. So according the side length, if it has three equal sides, we call it equilateral triangle. We call it equilateral triangle. If it had three equal sides. Okay, if it had just two equal sides like this, we called it isosceles triangle. We called it isosceles triangle. It has only two sides equal. If the three sides were different, we called it a scalene triangle. We called it a scalene triangle. Three sides are different in length. Okay, again, equilateral triangle has three equal sides. Isosceles triangle has two sides equal. Scalene triangle has three different sides. Okay, what about the angles? According the measure of each angle. Okay, we have right angle triangle because it has one right angle. What about the other two angles? Acute. But it has one right angle and two acute angles. Okay. Acute angle triangle, it has three acute angles. It has three acute angles. Obtuse angle triangle, it has one obtuse and two acute. يبقى right angle triangle, one right and two acute. الobtuse angle triangle, one obtuse and two acute. Acute angle triangle, three acute angles. From this, we know that any triangle has at least two acute angles. أي triangle في الدنيا ليه at least two acute angles. And the sum of measure of any triangle of angles of any triangle equal 180 degrees. Let's complete. All the obtuse triangle has كام acute angle? Yes, two acute angles. The scalene triangle has a side, different sides. The triangle is a polygon that has three sides and three angles. The equilateral triangle is a triangle whose sides are equal. Okay. Any triangle has at least two acute angles. The triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle. AB equal 5. So AC هيبقى equal? Yes, 5. لأنه all sides are equal. If measure angle E equal 30, measure angle F equal 90, measure angle G equal 60, then the type of the triangle is, yes, right angle triangle. ليه؟ لأنه دي acute ودي right ودي acute. So it is called right angle triangle. Here, one angle 30, one angle 40, one angle 110. This is obtuse angle. So it called, yes, obtuse angle triangle. This is 51, 67, 62. All of them are acute, so it will be acute angle triangle. The type of triangle whose side lengths are 4 و5 و6 is 3 different sides. يبقى اسمه, yes, scalene. 8 الsides هنا 8 و9 و8 في 2 sides equal. It called, yes, isosceles. The type of triangle which has one right angle and two acute angles is, yes, right angle triangle. The type of triangle which has one obtuse and two acute, obtuse angle triangle. The type of triangle which has three acute angles, acute angle triangle. The sum of measure of angles of any triangle equal, yes, 180 degrees. Okay. Classifying the quadrilateral. We know that the quadrilateral is a shape or polygons which has four sides, four vertices, and four angles. Okay, the famous family of the quadrilateral is the family of the parallelogram. Okay, let's see the family of parallelogram. Okay, the parallelogram here, the parallelogram has two parallel equal sides, two pairs of parallel equal sides. Okay, two pairs of parallel equal sides. Okay, and two opposite angles are equal. يعني الانجل دي قد الانجل دي والانجل الجرين دي قد الانجل الجرين دي. Okay, again two pair parallel equal opposite sides. يعني كل two sides قصاد بعض parallel and equal in length. Okay, and each two opposite angles like this and this are equal in measure. Green will green. Okay, so it has two acute angles and two obtuse angles. Okay, طيب if we imagine that إنه parallelogram has right angle. When the parallelogram has one right angle, it will be rectangle. هيبقى اسمه rectangle. Okay, ليه? Because it has also two pairs parallel equal opposite sides. هيبقى برضه two pairs of parallel and equal sides. And all angles are right angles. And it has four right angles. كل واحدة فيهم equal 90 degrees. يبقى if the parallelogram has one right angle, it will be, yes, rectangle. طيب if it has one right angle and equal sides, أول بقى ما يبقى it has right angle and equal sides, like it will be a square. Okay, يبقى parallelogram when it has one right angle and all sides are equal sides, it will be square. لكن one right angle بس هيبقى اسمه ايه؟ rectangle. Okay. طيب The parallelogram has 4 equal sides only without right angles. So it will be rhombus. It will be rhombus. ليه هتبقى برضو each two opposite angles are equal and we don't have here any right angle and all sides are equal. Okay, it has 2 acute angles and 2 obtuse angles. Okay, we have the trapezium. Trapezium has only 2 parallel bases or 2 parallel sides. Okay, الكايت ما عندهاش غير 2 pairs of adjacent sides are equal. يعني 2 sides اللي جنب بعض بيبقوا قد بعض و 1 pair of opposite angles are equal. ده في الكايت. اوكي طيب نقول كده تاني. الباراليلوجرام 2 parallel sides 2 pairs of parallel sides. ليه بقول 2 pairs؟ لأن أنا عندي دول pair 1 pair ودول 1 pair، فاحنا بنقول هنا 2 pairs parallel sides are equal. خلاص and parallel. طيب what about the angles؟ الangles each two opposite angles are equal. Each two opposite angles are equal. في عندي كام acute؟ في 2 acute في 2 obtuse. طيب الباراليلوجرام when it has one right angle it will be rectangle. The parallelogram when it has one right angle and equal side it will be square. The parallelogram when it has 4 equal sides it will be rhombus. If it has 2 parallel sides only it will be trapezium. If the 2 adjacent sides 2 pairs of adjacent sides are equal it will be a kite. It will be a kite. Okay. طيب الكمبيوتر اللي بعدها the parallelogram with 4 right angles is called لما يبقى بس فيه right angle يبقى اسمه ايه؟ rectangle. The quadrilateral which has 2 pairs of parallel sides opposite to each other. مين اللي ما عندوش غير 2 pairs of parallel sides بس opposite to each other؟ trapezium. Two pairs دي parallelogram sorry. The quadrilateral which all sides are the same length and all angles are right angle. مين بقى اللي كل sides equal all angles are right؟ Yes, square. You are making a design using a quadrilateral with 2 pairs of parallel sides but no right angles. What the shape would you use? We have 2 pairs of parallel sides. Yes, parallelogram or rhombus, parallelogram or rhombus. Okay. The 4 angles are equal in measure in a square and the 4 angles are equal in measure في السكوير والrectangle. The rectangle which has 2 adjacent sides are equal is called square. لما يكون الريكتانجل all sides فيه أو السايدز بتاعته equal هيبقى اسمه square. The rhombus which has right angle is called square also. لما يبقى الرhombus فيه right angle هيبقى اسمه square. The equilateral triangle has 3 equal sides. The square has كام right angle؟ 4 right angle. The rhombus has 8 equal sides, 4 equal sides. It is a quadrilateral with only 1 pair of parallel sides. مين اللي فيه 1 pair of parallel sides؟ trapezium. Okay, here we have unit 13, foundation of angle measurement. Okay, first we have to understanding the meaning of degree. If I have circle and I want to divide it into 4 equal parts. We make now, yes, 4 right angles. We make 4 right angles. So the sum of angles of any circle equal 360 degree. ليه 360؟ عشان احنا قلنا 90 plus 90 plus 90 plus 90 will be 360 degree. Okay, and any part of this circle is represented by 1 over 360 degree. Okay, يبقى الديجري we have here, we have the degree. There are 360 degree in circle. When we move around the center of the point, of the center of the circle, you can find 360 degree, and we know how by using the right angles like this. So we have 360 degree, and we call any angle which has the center of the circle as the vertex is central angle. خلاص, every quarter in the circle represent 90 degree, خلاص, and equal 90 degree, and it's represent quarter of the circle. And the half of the circle, الhalf of the circle represent قد ايه؟ يبقى كأني بنقول الhalf of 360. It's like 360 divided 2 will be 180, or 90 plus 90 اللي هي 180 degree. يبقى الhalf 180 and quarter 90. And if I want to calculate 3 quarters, 90 plus 90 plus 90, it means 270. Okay, 270. Okay, here we have something we call that moving around the circle or around about the clock. We have something we call it clockwise and something we call it anti-clockwise. Clockwise اللي هو moving with the hands of the clock, and anti-clockwise or counter-clockwise, it means moving anti the movement of the hands of the clock. The hands of the clock move like this. Anti means move like this. Okay. So here we have the starting point 0 and 360 degree. So clockwise means moving like this, anti-clockwise moving like this. Okay, here classify each marked angle of the following. Here we have, what is the type of this angle? This is acute, and this is obtuse, and this is right, and this is straight, and this is, yes, acute, and this is right. Okay, move from 0 in the given direction and draw right angle. Move clockwise from 0, يعني هنمشي كده, and represent 90 degrees, so we will draw like this perpendicular line. Okay, طيب here from 0 and moving clockwise يبقى هيمشي كده, we draw right angle برضه. Here counter clockwise يبقى هيمشي كده, يبقى هنرسمها من هنا. Okay, طيب خلينا angle on a clock face. Okay, we know that any clock divided into 12 parts. So every part represents 1 over 12. Every part represents 1 over 12 ها 2 over 12 3 over 12 4 over 12 5 over 12 6 over 12 and so on. So يبقى ال 1 over 12 means how many degree؟ يبقى كأني بقول 1 over 12 of 360. It means 360 divided 12 equal 30 degree. يبقى every part represents 30 degree. Okay, so this part 1 over 12 means 30, and here 30, 30 plus 30, all of this 60, huh? Then it will be 90, 120, 150, 180, and so on till 360. Again, every part of this clock we represent by fraction 1 over 12, and this part 2 over 12, 3 over 12, 4 over 12, 5 over 12, 6 over 12, 7 over 12, 8 over 12, 9 over 12, 10 over 12, 11 over 12, 12 over 12. Okay, every part represented by cam degree. Okay, we know that 1 over 12 of 360 because then the angle of circle equals 360. So it will be 360 divided 12 equal 30. So every part represents 30. يبقى the clock is divided into 12 parts and the sum of angles of circle 360. يبقى each part represent 1 over 12 of 360. It will be 360 divided 12 equal 30. Write the fraction of the clock and how many degree of the clock that fraction represent. Okay, here the fraction 1 over 12 and 1 over 12 يعني 2 over 12. If I want to simplify 2 over 12, it means 1 over 6. The degree 30 plus 30 equal 60. Right. Here 1 over 12, 2 over 12, 3 over 12, 4 over 12, 5 over 12. Okay, and the angle net 30, 60, 90, 120. أو هنقول 30 times 5. It will be 150 degree. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 هتبقى 6 over 12. degree هتبقى كام؟ أكننا بنقول 30 by 6 اللي هتبقى equal 180 degree. Here use the blank clock face to represent the fraction 10 over 12. 10 over 12 يعني هنرسم كده يبقى كل ده معانا يبقى ده كده 10 over 12 have معلش يا جماعة بس مش موجود. تمام 3 quarter كل ده معانا تمام. Okay, wish you get the idea and thank you.